So I want you to seriously think about this. They'll be calling you a radical. I want you to think about this. So Trump, they're still screaming, lock him up, lock him up, trying to reboot that. Now I want you to think about this. Julian Assange fought so hard for Trump's election. He fought harder than anyone. He's going to go to prison for the rest of his life, unless somebody pardons him. So Manafort fought harder than anyone for him. Prison most likely for the rest of his life. How about Flynn, the nuclear energy crime syndicate? Fought harder than anyone for Trump. Locked her up, lock. He's going to be in prison, jail for a life. How about the fixer? His lawyer fought harder than anyone. Lock her up, lock him up. Is in prison. Okay, how about the betrayer? So now he's meeting with a B. Now it's being reported this is the 40th. Now stay with me, this is important stuff. No United States president has ever went to Hiroshima or Nagasaki Memorial until what? Until Obama did it. Fukushima, dog and pony show. A Japanese PM to come to the United States has happened up until Abe, under the Obama administration. I think it happened once post the bomb. Hoover. Who would drop a freaking do that? Indiscretionally kill men, women, and children. Not with uniforms on. First time in the uniform. Who did that? True man. So, he's in Japan right now. So, Rikako Ikee, I'm getting information, third party, the Rikako Ikee, this was a few days ago, was on death's doorstep. Now, I'm an AML leukemia survivor. Stay with me. Now, think about it. Is that why he's going there right now? Has she died? So, when you get first diagnosed, she got diagnosed in February. She started getting sick. So, then you go into the unit. Really, the depths of hell are about 90 days. That's right now with her. That's the depths of hell. If it doesn't work, they beat it back with the chemo. If it just fires back, that's about when you die. Because she died. Now, I got a report a few days ago, third party that actually knows her family, third party, that she was on death's doorstep. Has she died? Now, Rikako Ikee is the most famous athlete in the world right now. Oh, we didn't hear about it in the U.S.? 18 years old, born in Tokyo. She was 10 years old when Fukushima happened. By the way, she's born on the 4th of July, 2000. Not long after the theft of the election. And that's not opinion, that's just fact. 2000. When this whole world went to fuck. 9/11, Patriot Act, the rest is a military industrialized complex, debtors held. History, fact, just the way it is. She's in Asia, she's a beast. She won 6 gold medals at the Asian Games, 2 silvers. Unheard of. Mark Spitz, the female Mark Spitz. First female to be named the Asian MVP, which is a very, very big deal in history. She's the greatest athlete probably in the world right now. She starts to get a little sick. She literally is the poster child, for the 2020 leukemia games, which I named the leukemia games years ago. The day that they announced them, I named them. So, she's in the ring. She's literally the poster child for these games. So, let's get the flag in the background. Go Americana. Where's your crown? Where's your consumption crown? Well, we got our 10 minutes of sun here in Seattle, Utah. So, what I believe is going on. Has she died? I don't know. How would they possibly handle it? Do you know what kind of... So, Chernobyl to this day, they will tell you. Chernobyl to this day, they will tell you. They will tell you. To this day. Oh, the reason we covered it up, Igor leaked the photograph out, was to not cause panic, and it worked. So, when gray whales start to wash up, and marine biologists, fake ones, say there's too many, I want you to think about that. the most spiritual, hallowed native beasts in the world is a gray whale. They're ancient. They're how? You ever heard one? You ever heard one? That noise they make is beyond ancient. When they start to wash up dead, in multiple a day starve to death in the Pacific Ocean. How long can the cover-up go on? How long can the cover-up go on? I think it's coming to the end. That's why the dorm story is leaking. That's been leaking the whole time. Why would that mainstream media be reporting that now? 40 times. 40 times. 40 times Trump and Obama. Trump's been president for how long now? 40 times. That'd be... Now, stay with me. So Trump gets elected, first one in the towers. I was there. I was at the White House the election that night. I was there all night. I took the bus in the middle of the night. First one there, I was there. At Trump Towers, a war zone. You wouldn't have believed it. They were chanting in front of the White House all night. And it wasn't Trumpette. It was, you fucked Bernie. You fucked Bernie. It was the eeriest thing I've had. There's videos all over out there. Abi's first one, he brings him a golden freaking driver. So Trump gets inaugurated. Abi's first one in the White House. For days, they go to Mar-a-Lago. They black out the windows. No media. None. Unheard of stuff. They have been in constant. They're high-fiving on the golf course. They're meeting with, they have dinner with Bob Cheater Creep Kraft. Go Patriots. 40 times. 40. So, how can you cannot connect these fucking dots? This is the greatest cover-up in human history. It's going to come apart. Now, why is mainstream media hopping up Biden? So stay with me. So Trump immediately starts boogeyman North Korea, right? Boogeyman. They're going to nuke us. They're going to. They get them all scared. Yalta by the Sea. Japanese fish. Abi's up for election. He's going to lose. It would have been this year. They have to call a special election. In order to call a special election, the United States government has to approve it. Right? Yep. Trump approves special election. Boogeyman. He's got the Japanese so afraid of the North Koreans nuking them, they re-elect him. The second after he's re-elected, the North Korean madman who killed his own brother in broad daylight, executed his own uncle, that creep of all creeps, Trump calls him a great man. The boogeyman's over. You think that's just all coincidence? 40 times? This is the greatest Fukushima denial. I mean, Fukushima, the Hotel Fukushima. Oh, you checked out everyone a long time ago, but you can never fucking leave. Your bone marrow and your children's DNA and bone marrow. This is the greatest crime in human history. And they're going to tell you, they're going to come out and say, well, we had to cover it up because of panic. Oh, we could have used some panic. Ha! They didn't do anything. This is the greatest crime in human history, bar none. Look what they did to me. While full of cancer and leukemia. Is Rikako Ikee dead? Well, the survival rate of the disease that she has is very low. The average lifespan is 90 days. How do I know? Because I'm one of them. Me being alive is a miracle beyond miracles. She's in our family now, Rikako Ikee. So, you fuckers can all go along this winning team. So what I think the gray whales die, and I think they're so spiritual. I think that's why we have these lows over the western United States. I think this crazy weather. I think all them washing up dead, the energy is going in earnest. And I think that ancient spiritual energy that they have for millions, if not billions of years, I think it's going to spread across this country. And I think it's going to be very precise. And I think it's going to be the new plague. Same old theme, 1916, 1918. And the media that went along with this, like the media, I think people are going to freak out. They hung those people in those days. Well, they hung themselves this time. They're going to start to get, which is already happening. I mean, I can rattle off dozens of them. I know people that argue with the Fukushima deniers, dozens of them that have been killed or died tragically in the last little while. The trolls and the rats that came after me for no reason, the son of a Special Forces Marine, uncle that raised me that stood on D-Day. I've done everything right my whole life. done nothing but try to freaking save you from you, done everything right. And the trolls and the rats and the people that attacked me. I want you to think about that. Think about that. Hell awaits you. The whales have come, and the starved whales, they're coming to the rescue. Their spirits are going to ravish across this country, and they are going to genocide and kill and send to hell everyone who participated. All of us that stayed in this fight, our spirits will live. Our spirits will be cleansed, and we will take our next place. Stay tuned.